Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. Today is going to be a shorter episode, but I'm going to provide you with a quick tip for the battery on the Lectric XP 3.0. Now, as you're probably already aware, the Lectric XP 3.0 does have a removable battery, which is absolutely fantastic because you can simply remove the battery, bring it indoors, and charge it up where you can monitor it, which is always important. Now, out of the box, the battery actually has circular foam discs placed strategically around the battery to help dampen any kind of bouncing around that battery might do when riding over uneven surfaces. But the issue that I have with those circular foam discs is that their surface is slightly tacky. So what does that mean for this bike? Well, if you're removing and reinserting that battery, over time, those discs tend to roll up on themselves and fall off, which completely defeats their purpose. And even with those foam discs applied to the battery, I've still noticed that the fit isn't quite snug enough. So there is still some play in that battery, and you can actually hear it moving around when you ride over uneven or bumpy surfaces. Another thing that I want to point out with this bike is that it's got an angled frame when you fold it up. And if that battery isn't in the latched position when you do fold it, this battery can come torpedoing out. And the last thing you want to do is have that battery fall out of the bike, land on the floor because you risk damage. And the worst thing that you want to have to deal with is a damaged lithium-ion battery. So what's my solution to this? It's pretty simple. Velcro adhesive strips. What I did with my battery is I actually applied that Velcro adhesive stripping to the front, to the back, on both sides of the battery, as well as the bottom. I didn't put it on the top because I found that that provides too snug of a fit, which makes it difficult to get out of the frame of the bike. Now, keep in mind that Velcro differs from one brand to another. So what I recommend is, applying it to one side as well as the other and see what that fit looks like. If it isn't quite snug enough, you can look at applying it to the bottom or the top to get the fit just right. Now, what I found is that when you do have this Velcro applied, when you actually get the battery into the bike, it actually stays there. It doesn't fall out. It doesn't come torpedoing out of the frame and falling on the ground. It's a snug fit. And if you need to remove it, you just pull on the lever and it slides right out. So in my experience, this is the perfect solution for this bike. And lastly, those Velcro strips completely eliminate any play in the battery when you're riding on uneven or rough surfaces. You really don't want your lithium-ion battery bouncing around in the frame of your bike, so the Velcro does a really good job at preventing that. Now, I hope this information was helpful for you. If it was, consider hitting that like button because it really does help this channel. And let me know in the comments below if you do something similar with your bike or if you have another solution to this problem. And what I'll do is I'll include a link to the Velcro brand that I use in the description of this video below. If you'd like to see more of this kind of content in the future, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in to Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.